Alright. This is a box of patent information and for you inventors and draftsmen out there. First, we have a patent forms invention disc. This has all the USPTO forms you could get and some other invention files off of every spec. You have your Army patents, your NASA engineering drawing standards, NASA. If you're into Railroad Accounting Principle Board, Volume 2 and TRLI leasing, that's tanker car leasing. I have a copy of Autodesk AutoCAD Mechanical 2008. You can ask them and they'll send you a free copy of this year's, the 2008 version. I've read several DAU books on contracting and DoD Extent PM guidebooks, such as that. More DUAU, Defensive Acquisition University tapes. You'll be given here's an internal combustion engine military spec testing. This is the Command Front, Command Army Mobile Equipment Research Development and Command, Fort Belvoir, Virginia. Alright, the legal notice, when a government is drawing specifications of other data for any of the purpose of the definitely related with the government procurement operation, the government thereby incurs no responsibility for any obligations whatsoever, and the fact that that the government may be formulated, furnished in any way of the supplied with said drawing specification of the data that is not to be regarded by implication or otherwise any manner licensing to holder any other person or conveying any rights of the permission to manufacture, use to sell, and are patented inventions that may be in any way be related thereto. All right, the next piece is a military. You're gonna want to download. This is also comes with the files. Military Standard 12D, your military standard abbreviations for drawings and specification standards, technical document, Department of Defense. This gives you abbreviations, helps you out with drawing when you're doing pipe schematics and other like abbreviations. All right, also this military handbook 115B Army reverse engineering. Basically that's any sketch. Before you learn how to do like a pump or a motor or something, you might have to draw a couple sketches up before you start, or if somebody else's already patent drawings. Next we have the DoD Directive 1000B, notice 1st January 1990, drawing military specification drawings engineering associated lists. Alright, here's an appendix off the DoD official mail manual. You have your IRS and your locations and dispatches. Alright, also, we'd like to take a minute to talk about Henry Ford, the org, and Ford Parts and Drawing Releases order form. You can order and amend them, digital file or photocopy for about 50%. $50, I believe it was. And what we're going to talk about with your Navy guide specifications and regional other guide specifications, this Navy publication printing service allows you to pay for $5 for one disc filled with at least 5 of these, for every 5 of these specs you want. You have bid solicitation, bid schedules, listed drawings, listed table of contents, supplementary instructions, bidders, approval regional instruction bidders, instruction proposers, evaluation factors and awards, representation, certification, controls, and sealed bids, representation, certification, contract negotiation, bond certificates, contract clauses of the FARs, and that's pretty much also the Davis-Bacon Wage Determinant Act. Those are the Navy binding informations. This page and this page was also Navy binding. You're going to have your business reply to U.S. Army Tank Automotive Command. Here's a picture of my Uncle Barry. He was in the USN. He's like a captain he owns boats. All right, I put all this it was starting out with chapter 45, this TOO 00518. This is your railroad binding chapter 36, category 45. everything you do railroad band, but it must be railroad binding. It's higher than automotive, and it's higher than agricultural. It's higher than Air Forces. It's railroad is the way to go, even if you're a small man's patent. All right, your top option: select worksheet, special instruction, equipment drawings, and associated lists. It's kind of windy day out. Top option: selection worksheet, product drawings, associated lists. All right, your top option: selection worksheet, product drawings, and associated lists. These are the Department of Defense forms. Those will also be on the disc for you or on the OneDrive that I put up, 2425541. You have the option to do top option selection, military specifications, other tailoring, ask for reproductions, originals, and your license of invention from use of the AR 2760. This is for this reads as a for licensing of your invention. Next, we have assignment of invention, also an AR 2760 page. Title of invention, inventor's application, serial number, date, oath. Request for determination of invention rights, also AR 2760. 2, name of the inventor, title of inventor, description of invention, patent application number, date application was filed, existing government rights, employee status, inventor, and recommendation, Department of the Army determination. Okay, request for printing and binding, also of the TO 518. You can find printing services, and you can go for a request for printing and binding service. And they'll give you free printers and stuff like that. Continuing Department of Defense applicability application for priority rating of production or construction equipment. Just as it says, Department of Defense 691, May 2005. That's stapled together. All right, your top option selection, commercial drawings, associated list. Contract number, exhibit attachment, CLIN, CDR data item, original reproduction, digital, other tailoring. All right, your top option: select worksheet, conceptual design, drawings, and associated list. Originals, reproduction, digital, data, contractor, government, cage code, U.S. document numbers. To approve contractor formats, contractor select, government select. And your parts data index. Top option selection drawing worksheet. I believe that's the same page. I space these out in between these. All right, your GSA guide for assembling specifications and specification of drawings and bid forms. You have your front cover specifications of bid forms, blue, including project title, project location, project contract number, construction contract clause, value engineering, incentive clause, labor standards, wage rate schedule, applicable wage determining decision, supplementary technical specification manual, sections under division 1 through 3, section specific drawings, architectural or structural, and additional GCF form and specification bid forms designated set aside, including project location. And last volume of bids is your front cover solicitation, awards, offer award solicitation, provision, instruction, bidders, information regarding an American Act, notice and bidders, representation, certification, and bid bond. All right, you have a report of inventions and subcontracts. This department is the DoD Form 882, report of inventions. In subcontracting, you have your name, name of the government, name of the contractor, subcontractor, government, prime contractor, subjects of inventions to report to the contractor or contractors. Employer, vendors not employed, but the contractor, subcontractor, name, and employees and drudgery. Subcontractors awarded, made subcontractors. Moving on, like I said, the category 20015A, I believe it's you can order supplies and services, which like our printers and stuff like that, and papers and stuff as well. Top option, select worksheet, program, peculiar specifications. Invention rights questionnaire. This is also AR from CAR 2760. Proponents. Brief title of invention, name of the inventor, job type, job title, invention was made, complete organization, invention was made. Designed and assigned the United States government the entire right to title entrance into the above identified invention. That has an extra page. These are 3 pages. All right. Moving on, engineer release record, engineer, time, data release, revise, revisions, requisition invoice, document, shipping and document. Okay. Your top option, military specification worksheet, military specifications, contract number, item process, material supplements, amendments, validation notice, enacted for new design notice, cancellation notice, reinstatement, military specifications, original production, original tailoring. All right, that takes care of that. Now, moving on to your TOs, you have a hybrid vehicle, top 21003. Hybrid vehicle, military standards, abbreviation for using of the drawings and stuff. Like, let me see what's in this package right here. See if it goes on. I thought I'd try to organize this. Top 1250, transportation. This is a reporting documentation paragraph. You have your subdepartment, equipment division, U.S. Army, Aberdeen Testing Center. Everything you do is a test business, as it says in monitoring, sponsoring, monitoring, aging, address, test business management division, U.S. Army Development Test Command, 314 Longs Corner Road, Aberdeen Proving Grounds. This is where they do the crash test dummy shit at. Drawbar pulley is your amount of torque. They also have Combat Automotive System Division, U.S. AUMA Test Center. Remember, U.S. Business Division Management. Rail impact testing, depends, like if you're into railroads or track materials, buffer cars, couplers, tie-down transportation buffers. All right, your military mil detail, 87929, USA Air Force. The data specification, technical manuals, operation, maintenance, instruction, work package. Usually you have to do maintenance, production, manual or production, how to put it together. This is, once again, my uncle. You also have your federal specification for railroad car spotter or self-propelled GED. Yeah, this is if you draw type 1 locomotive railway cars, type 2 truck trailers, class 1 gasoline engine driven, class 2 diesel engine driven, and class 3 diesel engine driven, 30,000 pounds, withdrawal bar pulley or the torque. All right, it comes with these more files. Also, you will get a U.S. Department of Transportation, U.S. Coast Guard, United States Coast Guard, Naval Engineering Computer-Aided Design Standards. That's an engine to a boat or as a locomotive, combat instruction. Your U.S. Aberdeen Testing Evaluation Proving Ground, see if your stuff holds up. I draw some motors. I'm working on 3 different internal combustion engine motors. So we have military MIL-T 62314AT, military specification testing equipment, specified internal combustion engine programmable test set. Also, military defense, you will get a lot of Ministry of Defense, and that's will give you like your forging, welding stuff. Like requirements for welding and fabrication of high-strength steels. You'll get a Department of Defense handbook, engineering design criteria, documentation. This comes with a list of different books and design manuals and military handbooks. For one, DM22 is petroleum fuel facilities, fixed moorings and weights and hyperbolic facilities and shit like that. Like your UFC, but Navy FAC. Department of Defense acquisition support, equipment and associated integrated logistics support. This is a maybe. depending on how you want to do your logistics and your DoD milestones. All right, this little packet right here is I'm just gonna lay this down for a second. All right, this is your calculation military handbook 404 military handbook calculation of master calculation and master of design master gears. All right, this has some complicated algebra shit like pitch radius, all these different of like almost calculus, like more than calculus. What I do is you take instead of like you're going to want a copy of AutoCAD Desk Mechanical 2008 for your calculation, design, and master gears. This is a packet. It comes with a packet. When you hand it in with gears, you just keep it in the packet, all right? All right, if you haven't started, you can make an application, registration, fictitious names. You're going to need a trademark service for your drawings. That's usually about $80. I have TO High, let's see, what else do I have? US this is a US test evaluation, operations of product fuels and lubrication, US Aberdeen Proving Grounds, US Army Testing Evaluation, Army Proving Grounds. And finally, this is just half the invention stuff. If you look on the internet and I ask for my OneDrive file, or you buy my kit, I will send you a whole shitload of stuff. Right here, this is Mylar. See how you can, it's kind of like paste. I'll give you the Ford mark. Depends if you want to bid for Ford. Got your own individual contracting title bar. You have Caterpillar, and I technically have Navy Nexstar Teleprime, right? And that should do it. Everything I showed you, everything pretty much. And have a good day.